If a coworker is trying to make you fail, it's almost never random. It's a predictable pattern.
If you don't understand this pattern, you'll either burn out or get quietly sidelined.
You might even be pushed out completely while they walk away clean, leaving you behind.
Today, I'll show you how competitive coworkers operate, why common advice doesn't work, and what truly protects you. This is especially crucial when someone wants your job or reputation destroyed. So, let's start with typical advice.
You're told to ignore them, stay professional, focus on your work, keep your head down, and let your results speak.
Here's the problem. This advice doesn't work. In fact, it often makes things worse for you.
While you're being the bigger person, they're reframing your projects and planting seeds of doubt about your judgment and work ethic.
The more invisible you try to become, the more space you give them to control the narrative about you.
The second common advice is direct confrontation. Have an honest conversation, clear the air, and express how their behavior affects you.
Sometimes this works, but often, revealing they're getting to you gives them exactly what they want. Confirmation their tactics are working.
They'll then know which buttons to push harder. So, if ignoring them doesn't work and confronting them is risky, what do you actually do?
Competitive coworkers want you to fail. They see you either as a threat to something they desire or as someone they can exploit as a stepping stone. Are you sure?
Your strategy changes depending on which type you're dealing with. The first type sees you as a direct threat.
Maybe you got promoted faster, or you're on projects they wanted. Perhaps the boss prefers your ideas, or they simply see you as competition.
You didn't do anything wrong, you're just in their way. They were the top performer until you arrived, shifting the spotlight.
Instead of stepping up their own game, they decided the easier path was tearing you down, making you look bad.
You know this is your situation when their behavior is consistent.
They undermine you in meetings, claim your work, CC your boss on minor errors, and spread rumors behind your back. They volunteer you for impossible deadlines or projects set to fail. This isn't random negativity. It's strategic to dim your light. The second type sees you as a target. They've identified something about your operation, like being too nice, apologizing often, or backing down. They're not scared of you. They see an opportunity to build themselves up by making you look bad. Their attacks feel almost casual, not obsessively tracked. They simply take shots when it's convenient.
They might disregard your interests for their own benefit, without emotional attachment. This strategic approach can be even more challenging to navigate.
What most people miss is, they won't stop on their own. They won't suddenly develop integrity or get bored. You must make yourself a harder target.
What they're doing is working. Your job is to change their cost-benefit analysis, making it too costly or difficult to come after you.
You're undermining everything we've...
First, document everything. Every meeting where they took credit, every email misrepresenting you, every conversation where they later claimed your work.
You're building a quiet paper trail, collecting evidence, not running to HR. Without documentation, it's just your word against theirs.
Second, control the narrative. After every meeting, send a summary email confirming action items and responsibilities, CCing relevant people. When completing a project, send an update with your name clearly attached to contributions. This makes it much harder for them to claim your work.
Third, build alliances carefully. Don't badmouth anyone. Instead, build genuine relationships with people in your department and others. Fourth, and this is critical, stay absolutely professional at all times. Never lose your cool, never send an emotional email, or snap at them.
They're trying to provoke you into looking irrational. The moment you give them that reaction, they win. Stay calm, courteous, and focused. Staying professional protects you if it escalates to HR. If their behavior becomes harassment or sabotage affecting your job, then go to HR. Go prepared with documentation. Describe specific incidents with dates, explain your attempts to resolve it, and ask for guidance. This makes you look reasonable.
While doing all this, ask yourself, why are their actions affecting you so deeply? There's a reason their words hit you harder than others.
Often, it's because a part of you is scared they might be right, or an old belief tells you that you're not good enough, or an imposter.
Perhaps you've always felt the need to prove yourself. And now someone is actively trying to disprove you by exploiting your existing insecurities. If you can identify and honestly heal that inner wound, their attacks lose power, not because they stop, but because they stop landing the same way. When you're genuinely secure in your value and abilities, a competitive coworker becomes more of an annoyance than a threat. You won't give them emotional space.